and basically how I got ditched on my matric farewell by my partner.
A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. That bitch, I'ma ride a dick all night. A rich nigga.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bono Mayo, and as you can see by the title, today I am going to be doing a story time. Okay guys, this story time is basically about how most things went wrong. Not most things, but how some things went wrong, and basically how I got ditched on my matric farewell by my partner. So last year, for my matric farewell, I knew from the beginning of the year that I wanted to take my brother as my farewell date. But as time went by during the year, I actually realized that he won't be able to take me to the farewell because he wasn't in town. So what I did was, now I was scouting for a partner. So from me scouting for a partner, I couldn't really find a partner, but I knew that I wanted to go with a partner. So I'm looking everywhere now. I want a partner, but the thing is, me being me, I want a partner. Like I already knew what I wanted in a partner. I knew that I wanted the partner to be taller than me. I wanted the partner to have, maybe even if it's not the matching kind of suit with me, like a matching suit with my dress, but I knew that I want my partner to actually have like something which is similar to what I'm wearing. That's if you're not in school and stuff. Yeah. So I didn't find a partner until the last week of my farewell. So on the last week of my farewell, what I had decided was, no, Kahle, I was sitting by the stairs with a couple of my friends, and I told them that I still don't have a partner, that at Namanje, my partner's just not pulling through. The person who I thought was going to be my partner, I had to ask them to cancel. I had to cancel on that person because it wasn't going to work. And then what I did was, no, my friend basically asked somebody for me. She said, I know somebody who doesn't have a partner who's in the same school as us, and he might not mind. And she basically called him. When she called him, he came and he was like, no, let's go together. And I was like, that's nice, let's do that. So now we have to find certain things together. Like we had to find the car together. I wanted a photographer. I knew for sure that I wanted a photographer for my farewell because I wanted pictures. And he was very chill about it. He thought that he had already had most of his things sorted out. So yeah. So we come together, and then after that we decide that we're gonna find a car. So for the car, he had somebody who he had asked to borrow their car. For a farewell, what. And then the person agreed. The person said, okay, cool, that's fine. And then I said, I want to see the picture of the car. The guy said, okay, cool. He sends me the pictures of the car. At first, I wasn't really impressed with the car, but I was like, it's the last week. I don't think I'm going to find anything better now. And then it comes to prices. The person said that the car, he was going to charge us 800 Rand for the car, and we have to split the price. I was okay with splitting until I realized, and then I took out the money. I gave my date the money for him to actually go pay the person. Then after that, I realized that no, this thing's a rip-off. I realized it's a rip-off because 400 Rand for one car for less than an hour. She's like, And then I told my parents that I'm back to square one. I don't have a car again. And then they said, you know what, we'll try to see where we can help you. And then my little brother said that he knows somebody who has a nice car and that person wouldn't mind. And then I said, okay, cool. My brother said that, yeah, then after that, the person said it's okay. But then I realized on the last day, on like the very last day, the day of the farewell, that I don't want the car. And then on the day of the farewell, I got the car. So the day before the farewell, what I had to go do was I had to go do my nails, and I had to go wax my lashes. Yeah, I had to wax my lashes, and then brows on flick. Yes, brows. Sorry, that's how I remember it every time. Yes, I had to go wax my brows. So when I waxed my brows, everything is good, everything is nice. I knew that the next day, the only thing that's left is for my partner and I to link up. At this moment, I knew that chances are I don't have a car. But in my mind, for some reason, I kind of thought that it would sort itself out. I was kind of like, you know what? This thing will sort itself out. And then I texted my date. My date and I knew that we were talking the whole night. Not the whole night, but we were talking most of the day before. And I had told him that my friends and I planned our own photo shoot at the side. I'm not sure if you and your friends want to come too, so we can have a whole photo shoot together. Because the plan was my friends and I are going to take pictures together, and then we're going to go to our own separate venues. So on the day, my date was not responsive.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
On the day, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna wake up in the morning very excited. My friends and I had a group chat, and we knew that on that moment, we basically had a group chat that we're gonna plan the things that we're gonna do together for our farewell. So what's gonna happen is we basically go on the group chat in the morning, and then after we basically hyping each other up. So guys, it's our farewell day. It's our farewell day. You know the things. It was all good, man. And then the first hours of the morning. In the morning, I knew that I had to go to Matateni. If you live in Newcastle, you know what I'm talking about. I had to go to Matateni because I had to go do my hair there. And the guy lived around there, and I was there then again. In the morning, the guy said the day before we had discussed, the guy and I, was what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen is we're gonna meet up at a certain place at a certain time. The time was we're gonna meet up at 1 o'clock. That's what we had both decided. We're meeting up at 1 o'clock. Okay, so at 1 o'clock, at 1 o'clock we're supposed to be meeting up. At 1 o'clock I was supposed to go do my makeup. At 2, it was 1:30 or 1 o'clock, I'm not sure, between 2:30 or 1 o'clock, the guy and I were supposed to link up somewhere. So I go do my hair Matateni, I come back to town, and then at 1 I have a makeup appointment. I do my makeup, and then after I do my makeup, now I start getting in touch with the guy again, because I kind of knew that it was going to be a busy day. So because it's going to be a busy day, I told him that I'm not going to be online the whole time. So it gets to the point where Manje, what's going to happen is I called the guy at 1:30 at the place we were supposed to meet up. I'm there already. I did my makeup, I did my hair. I just hadn't dressed up yet, because I knew that my friends and I wanted to dress up at around, I was told to dress up at around 2:30, because we had a photo shoot with my friends and I at 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was 3, 4. Around there. But we knew that we want to take pictures, and then after that it's gonna get hectic kind of, because we still need to sort out the little things and stuff. So what is going to happen is I call my date. He tells me I'm stranded. When he tells me I'm stranded, I ask him, where are you? He said, I asked him, it's okay, cool, but why didn't you tell me? Because you knew that I was going to do my hair there earlier on. And because I had my phone on me while I was doing my hair, and everyone knows that you always have your phone on you if you're doing your hair. And then he said, I know, I thought that I could sort it out. And then I said, okay, cool, can you get to town? He said he'll make a plan. I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool, he'll make a plan. And then from there, what's gonna happen is, he's not gonna pick up my phone calls after this. He just stopped picking up my phone calls. I went to change. When I went to change into my virtual farewell dress, and then I decided to do, you know what, I'll carry on with the shoot with my friends, and then after that, I'll worry about him. What's gonna happen is, I'm gonna call my friends, guys, where are you? Because my friends were not there yet. And then one of my friends came. I'll show you guys. I'll insert pictures and videos somewhere here. Excuse me. Yeah. And then my friends and I went to take pictures, and then only one of my friends showed up because the other ones had like complications with the things that they were still sorting out. One's car wasn't there yet, the other person's makeup artist wasn't there, and the other one, their makeup artist was still busy with somebody else. So what's gonna happen is we get there, my friend and I get there, we take our pictures, everything is good, everything is nice, and then we go. I go, and then I knew that I was going to wait for my date by the casino. He said that he's going to show up at the casino. By the time that I'm there, he'll be there already waiting for me. And I'm thinking, it's okay, cool. He's going to have his suits with him, and then he's going to go change at my aunt's place because my aunt, because the place at which I was supposed to be taking my pictures at was my aunt's place, because my aunt had a beautiful view, and I just want to take pictures there. So what's gonna happen is, I get to the venue. I get to the casino. I get there, guy is not there. He's not there. And now I start stressing. I call him, he's not picking up his phone. To the point where my mom spoke to him, and he was just saying that he's coming. And he didn't come. So he's gonna send me a text now. He's gonna say, I will meet you guys at McDonald's, because I had told him that we might go by McDonald's. And then he said okay, and then after that I said okay, cool, sure. We go to McDonald's. The girl is hungry. I was hungry, guys. I hadn't eaten the whole day because my stress levels were very high. I was trying to make sure that everything turns out correct. So I haven't eaten. What's gonna happen is, my mom goes inside. No, my mom gives my brother the card to go buy me food. He goes into McDonald's, buys me food, comes out, okay, cool, sharp. I eat, everything's good. So my date.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
He's not there. He was not at McDonald's. He was not there. And I started stressing again. I went to take pictures because now my date is not there. And then I basically said, you know what? I'm just going to take pictures with the family. I take pictures of my family. Everything is good. Everything is nice. It was very fun, guys. Like, it was very, very fun. Like, my photographers were really great. So I leave. After I take pictures, I leave. And then after that, my aunt decides that she wants to meet us up at Spa. She meets us at Spa because she hadn't seen me the whole day. So what's gonna happen is, I meet up with my aunt, and then my mom goes inside Spa and she buys me flowers because she said that she wants to buy me flowers because this guy's not here. He said he was gonna buy me flowers, and guys, you can't be looking all cute and stuff for your trip and the guy doesn't buy you flowers. What's that? No. At least if I knew that I didn't have a date, then I would have bought myself flowers. Man, the guy's not there. Like, he is not there. Like, no. So what's gonna happen is, now I have to go to the farewell. Before I have to go to the farewell, I was still in my mom's car this whole time. So what's gonna happen is, I have to go to my other aunt's place because she's the one who ended up going with my aunt's car. So I go over to her place, and then after that I switch cars, and then I get into her car. And then she drives with me, and then we're going to the venue now. As we are going to the venue, what's going to happen is, we get there. And I'm still thinking, was this guy? No, we had to go to some church because we had to wait there. We actually thought they wanted to pray for us before, but that wasn't it. They just wanted us to wait there so that they can call us one by one. But that didn't work out. We just ended up going out. We just ended up going inside, just get sanganaj, because the numbers weren't working out. What's gonna happen is now we are here by the church and everyone's asking, where's your date? Where's your date? I was already getting annoyed at the fact that everyone's asking me where my date is. My date is not responding to any of my texts, nor is he responding to any of my calls. So I really don't know what to do. And then I decided, you know what? If he's not here, I'm going in alone. Not as if I had a choice, but I felt better when I consoled myself about it. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to go inside there, and then I basically woke up alone. Everything is everything is good, you know the gist. And then my date's friends come to me and they just like, how? Where is he? I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed at the fact that you're asking me where your friend is when your friend ditched me.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Guys, long story short, we went inside. I got inside, I sat down, and then I mistakenly wet my date's chair. Yeah, I mistakenly wet my date's chair. The chair was wet, and then he came. And the first thing that he said to me was, how? Because the chair was wet, but I put a cloth over. I don't know what I put over because some of my things were on the chair, but the chair was still wet. And then he was like, how? And I was so annoyed at the fact that the first thing that you asked me is where you're going to sit. Is where you're going to sit, not the fact that I'm sorry that I did not show up for this and this. I'm sorry that No, where will I sit? Where will I sit? And then I basically ignore him. Everybody else on the table talking to him, everything's what. And they basically tell him that he has to apologize. And then when they told him he has to apologize, I stood up. I asked my friends, you want to go to the toilet? Do you want to go to the toilet? And then they said, okay, cool. Saham. And I left. Because I was annoyed at the fact that now you have to be told to apologize for you to actually apologize. Which you can't explain yourself without actually it coming from the heart. You have to be told when. How old are you? And then I went with my friends to the bathroom there, and they're just like, but you have to calm down. It's like, no, I'm not calming down. He can't apologize. Like, he cannot apologize. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go back inside. We go back inside. He asked to talk to me, and I still don't want to talk to him. And then I stood up to go dance. And then when I finally came back from dancing, and then that's when he asked me, he asked Sandra, can he talk to me? And that's the only time that I agreed if he can talk to me. But before that, I realized, but like everyone at the table was already complaining that because I don't want to talk to him now, it's making the atmosphere tense. So when I finally decided to talk to him, they're just like, oh, thank you, finally. And then he basically explained, no, he had a problem with transport. The person who was supposed to be taking them to the farewell, like basically the person didn't show up. The person was late. He was not the only one who was late to the farewell, but at least the other people did not stay at dates. The other people came inside with their dates. But anyway, so what happened after that, he basically explained himself, and I accepted his apology. Then I asked him, then I asked him where my flowers were. He didn't bring my flowers either. So yeah, that's how I got ditched at the farewell. But he came. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, you can go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. You can find me on Instagram at Melanin Queen. You can find me on Snapchat at N20, and you can find me on my Twitter at Melanin Queen. And until next time, bye guys.